All right, traders, I'm back again with another video, and today I'm going to take time and show you a live trade that I'm in, and then also I'm going to show you um, a trade I was in and the trade that didn't work out, and show you the price action, what led me to get out of that trade with a very small loss instead of holding on to the trade and hoping and wishing that it would turn around. I'm going to show you how to just look at that price action and get out of that trade and not worry about a big loss, and then find another opportunity to get back in. Okay, but looking at the US dollar Swiss franc, that's what I'm on here. This is the trade that I entered. I entered this trade uh, not long ago. I just had the break of this fractal level here, and this is where I had my entry order in, and it broke that level and entered the trade, and I was inside the cloud. Now, the reason I took this trade inside this cloud is because I'm very close to the um, upper level of the Kumo, which is going to be the resistance level. Now, still, this level may hold and price may fall back down, but if it does fall down, it gives me a little more closer to my stop loss, which is going to be down here, which is going to be my fractal level. Because once this candle closes, this will be my fractal level down here, and I have a stop loss here. And you can see prices making higher lows and higher highs. So eventually, we're pretty much in a little uptrend here. So if we continue to make higher highs, maybe this fractal level will hold and price won't come back to that level. Now if it does, it gives me even closer a closer level to my stop loss. Okay, instead of waiting and taking a few pips higher and waiting for a break up here or a close up here and then getting into the trade, and then I have to look at my stop loss way down here. Okay, so once the break of this fractal level was here, this is where I wanted to get in the trade, and then I have a fractal level down here. You could even move your stop loss even way down here to your Kijinsen level. Kijinsen level is pushing up on that fractal level, so it's a good stop loss level, and that'll let me know that once, if price closes below this level, gets back inside this fractal level, closes below that fractal level, we definitely don't want to be in the trade. That's showing us the price action has changed, and it's not in our favor. It's not a bullish price action, it's bearish price action. But this is bullish price action right here. You're breaking these fractal levels. When you're breaking fractal levels, that's bullish price action. Okay, so we want to see what happens here. Hopefully we can close above this resistance of the Kumo and continue on, and then we can eventually move our stop loss up to the Kumo. We'll look for our next target, and I'm looking at a target of all the way up here once we break this level. So let's go to the daily to look at that, show you another thing about this trade. All right, so we're looking at the daily dollar Swiss franc, and you could see on the daily time frame we made a low, then we made a higher low. So we're expecting price to make a higher high now, and if it does that, that means we're in a range. So we're in a trend, and it looks like maybe we are starting the trend, because you got this low, then you got this lower high, higher low. So maybe price is starting to trend upwards, and if that's the case, we're in at a pretty good level. And then we could look for price to continue up to this level on the daily time frame. This would show us that this is a good target up to this level here, where this fractal level is, where this support level is. Rather, this resistance level is also near this resistance of the Kumo cloud. But you can see the rejections right here at this price level where I got into the trade. You see all the rejections here, and this big pin bar rejection right here. There's rejection here, rejection, rejection, and then finally price moved up. So you could see prices continuing upwards. We broke this previous high level here, so that's showing us that price is moving upwards. So everything seems to be in our favor based off of the price action and the way things are setting up. So we'll see what happens on that. And we have about, let's see, we have about, how much time do we have for this candle to close? We want to see this close here and see what happens. We want to be above this level. So closing above this level will give us strong support here with the cloud. So we want to break that level, close above it. Even if we don't, we're pretty good once we stay above this fractal level. Now if we close below this upper fractal level, then maybe price is going to stay in this range, but that'll be a big rejection here, and then that'll lead me to believe that maybe price is going to fall. But looking at the daily and just everything that the market is doing, making these higher lows, and that's showing me that this is possibly an upward trend. So that's what we're looking at there. CAD Swiss franc. On the CAD Swiss franc, we're showing an ascending triangle pattern. You can see this support, this resistance level here. Okay, you got a resistance there, then you got resistance here, 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 and then now we have price pushing up on that level. Now, being below the cloud, we would have thought that, well, we're going to be looking for a short opportunity, but this this ascending triangle is showing me that maybe we're not going to be looking for that. We're going to wait for a price to close above this cloud and look for that, a long opportunity. Even if this doesn't close, even if this doesn't close above this resistance level, this candle here, price may come down and bounce off of this level. Now, the only way we'll get into a short trade, we come below the cloud and we break this trend line here and close below that level, because we'll be closing below a fractal level also, so we could take that short trade and then put our stop loss above the cloud. But I'm looking for this to move higher based off of the pattern that I'm looking at, the ascending triangle pattern. And with that triangle pattern, even though price may close above that level, we still have to get above the cloud. Okay, so you may get a break above the ascending triangle and price may move upwards, but not sure how far we will move up. Will we get above this cloud? We break above this cloud, this will be a nice breakout opportunity, and it looks like we can ride this to these upper levels here. Okay, so you can see the ascending triangle with the flat top and the ascending trend line, with price making higher highs but not making higher low, with price making higher lows but not making higher highs. The higher highs are all the same, so that's where you're sitting at the resistance level. And these higher lows, price is pushing up, so price is getting pushed and cramped up into one area, and finally it's going to break out and breaks above that level and continues upwards for a nice move, possibly looking at a double top up here. So we'll see what happens on this. That's the CAD Swiss franc 4-hour time frame. We want to get above that Kumo cloud. We want to see the breakout of the ascending triangle pattern, then get above that cloud, and that'll be a nice trade there. And also, you could trade this inside the cloud. You break this level, then you take the trade at this level where it breaks and closes. Put your stop loss the below the resistance level of the ascending triangle, and that's where your stop loss will be, and you can ride this higher. That'll keep you close. It'll keep you a small stop loss even though we're trading inside the cloud. you know that'll keep your stop loss tight, and it'll also help you to take this pattern that's developed here with the ascending triangle. So you break that level, close above that level, then you can put a stop loss a little below that level, and you're playing the ascending triangle pattern. And then once price breaks above the cloud, you could use that as your level of support. I mean, your level for your stop loss. Move your stop loss up and continue to ride this up to this level, maybe here around the this high here at like 81.28, somewhere in that level. All right, so that's looking at the CAD Swiss franc ascending triangle pattern. And then we're looking at finally the pound dollar. I had a trade here. This is the 4-hour time frame, and I lost this trade for a 9 pip loss. And I'm going to show you what I did here. I got into the trade. Price was pushed up and moved back down. And I didn't show you a trade that I took last week where I got into this and got like I think it was like 120 pips or somewhere. I took it off of this pin bar here. You could see this giant rejection here, and then price moved up, moved up. Let me see. It's not showing that trade, but from last week. But anyway, yeah, I took that. But I'll show you what I'm looking at here. I tried to get into another trade here. All right, price moved down, formed this support level here. So we had a price move up, retrace, form a support level, and then move up. We wanted to break this high here. So we needed to break the high. We broke this high, so that price action showed me that we were starting to move higher. Well, what happened? We moved higher. I moved up and broke that level. I was in the trade, but then price came back down and broke that low. Once price broke and closed below that low here, this low here, I wanted to be out of the trade. So I lost 9 pips on this trade. I did have my stop loss way down here, but there's no need for me to continue on once I see that um, the bulls have lost control of the market and the bears took over, and no need for me to wait and say, well, we'll wait till the bulls take over again. The bulls are not in control of the market right now. The bears are. So I got out of the trade, and I'll just wait until I can get another trade for the direction that I wanted to trade in, or for a good level off of the support and resistance levels. But that's what I did. I kept my stop loss tight based off of this price action here. Once you close below, if you're looking for a market to go higher and you get a lower high, I mean, you close below the previous low, I mean, the market's showing you that the price action is bearish when you're trying to go long. So it's best to get out of that trade. It's not going the way you want. And I kept my stop loss tight doing that. I could have had it way down here and waited, but the market showed me that, yeah, this is not going your way. So I got out of there. So that was the pound dollar. I lost that for 9 pips, but I'm pretty much making that up right now. And this trade is looking pretty decent on the dollar Swiss franc, but we still have basically about 58 minutes for this candle to close, and a lot can happen then. This could push way up and then push way back down and close below this fractal level. If that does that, I'm definitely out of the trade. That's showing me that this is a rejected level here, and I'll be out of this trade. But if not, then I got in a pretty good area, and I can keep my stop losses in a nice spot and let this ride. All right, traders, that's what I have now. Try to continue to make videos for you and show you stuff. A lot of people just sometimes don't appreciate things, and just a lot of complaining about not showing this or not doing that. When I'm showing you a video, that's what I'm trying to show you at that time. I'm not trying to show you entries and exits, and I'm trying to teach you a certain aspect of that whatever I'm showing you that day. And I try to put that all together on different videos. So hopefully you guys like this and enjoy it, and we'll see what happens. But until next time, God bless. So long.